dark times?
I'm my own strength. A lot of times.
Family. You know, my wife, my parents, brother, sister, family. During dark times, I'll look to, the closest people around me and lean on them for support.
What do I lean on in dark, challenging times?
I'm so used to adversity as far as, people, taking me for granted. People just, push me on the wayside or, work, you know what I mean? I always had a little struggle in life, you know what I mean? But I always stay to myself. No matter what I always done and did. I always done what I wanted to do, no matter what. Growing up, everybody know me as far as being strong and things like that, and I always said when I first started powerlifting, I was gonna be the strongest person pound for pound. I said I was gonna have my gym. I said I was gonna break the Lamar Gant record and a couple other things. But I said that 10 years ago.
Sometimes you just get burned out, work, family life, training didn't go so good and stuff like that. I definitely lean on my family and going home and seeing my wife and my two daughters, that gives it balance. I mean, they are proud and love me no matter what I do. As a lifter, that's probably the coolest thing to hear in the crowd. If you got like 100 people out there and you hear your wife or your daughters yelling you or cheering you on, it's unimaginable. I mean, if that doesn't get you hyped, then I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's probably one of the coolest things to experience, being at a strongman or powerlifting contest and hearing your family, their family's voice stand out among others.
I'm a firm believer. If I say I'm gonna do something, it's gonna happen. Might not be tomorrow, not be next year, might not be 5 years, maybe 10, maybe 20. It's gonna happen. I'm my own strength with it, which is a downfall too. So, but yeah, I lean on myself, majority of the time.
If there's one thing I could say you can hang your hat on, and for me it's always been, because I was raised that way, your word means everything. Don't go back on your word, because I was raised, a man's word is everything. So if you go back on your word, then I write you off. You're fake. Don't be fake.
What one thing do I believe in? I believe in you gotta attack anything in the world with 110% effort and attitude. Even though it could be, like, nah, there's no way I could do that, or you get that self-doubt. You can just control your attitude and effort. You can't control, what the weather's like, or you can't control, like, if this bar's faulty, or it's not like my bar at home and stuff like that. You just gotta go ahead and just lift, and you gotta do the best you can.
People think you need to live in the gym 7 days a week, and just your life revolves around it. My life don't revolve around lifting in any kind of way. My life revolves around my family and my kid, and then lifting comes after that, and I can still perform, pretty damn well, I think. And just for most guys, I tell them, like, don't put all your focus onto one thing, because all the things around your life are gonna fall apart, So I live by that motto, and I think it works out pretty well.
Something I believe in, and something I've learned is that basically has always worked for me, is the more you suffer and the more you work, the more you're gonna get out of what you're doing. And I think it's a quote by Muhammad Ali, is suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. And that's what I believe in. The more you put in, the harder you work, the more you're gonna get out of what you're doing. Period.